from the Most High.
You get this in the second verse. This is a good book right here. Chapter verse 2. Therefore thus saith the Lord power of Israel. The Lord power of Israel, which is Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai B'Hashem Makah Kudash, not of anybody else, of Israel. Against the pastures that feed my people, ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit you the evil of your doings, saith Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai.
Dang, so if you're scattering these people away from the Most High is gonna visit you
Mess you up.
and mess you up.
Because you're lying. You're keeping the flock. Look, a pastor's supposed to be like this. Hey, and there's wolves over there. Come on this way, man. Come on this way. You ever see well, I don't know if you have. You ever see the Animal Channel? And there's a wild turkey or a wild chicken, or even my chickens. If I come in between them and their chicks, they put their wing out in between. It's called winging. And they puff themselves up to defend their children, right? That's what Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai is doing for us. But how much can you protect your child if they keep on disobeying you?
That's right, because he's over here trying to wing us, but you're over here trying to escape out of the wing.
He's trying to go into the lion's mouth, man. And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all the countries whither I have driven them. And that's talking about the elect, man.
Yep.
And I will bring them again to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increased. And that goes like this, all right? Let's say you're a Judite. To be brought back into your fold, you have to stop calling yourself a Negro.
Yep.
You have to call yourself a Judite.
Yep.
We were brought back to the fold. We were Mexicans. And when we were Mexicans, we were confused. Fucking confused, man. But now that we're Issachar, there has to be a big difference in that. We have to accept who Issachar is, not who Mexicans are. Who Issachar is, who these holy people are, not these heathen. Because these people, even though they're the people of the Lord, they're in a heathenistic state of mind, in a Gentile state of mind, ignoring these laws, statutes, and commandments, ignoring who they are, man.
Because they're blind and they don't know the truth. But us, we know the truth now, and we know how the world works.
Oh, yeah, that's good. And I will set up shepherds over them, which shall feed them, and they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed. Neither shall they be lacking, saith the Lord.
Dang. He's gonna set up people to teach his people, you know?
Basically us and all the brothers you see out there in different camps.
Yep.
All the people that you ignore, man. And look, man, isn't that funny? We set up right here because last week there was a bunch of people over there. And there's a bunch of people right now, but they don't even care, man.
Not one person has walked by right now, so.
They all give us looks. They all give us looks, man. All of them.
A Jake couple passed by, but they didn't stop.
Nobody's gonna stop, man, you know. But we're doing it not for them. We're doing it for the elect, man. There has to be one person out here that'll listen.
Yep.
Maybe not today. Maybe not next week.
Maybe they'll be listening on our video. You know?
And maybe they're from a different fucking part of California. Maybe they're from.
Maybe they you know they don't have a camp somewhere close by, or people around them don't believe what they believe.
That makes me feel sad and lonely, man. Because there's nothing more precious than the brotherhood. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch. The house of David is going to come back. And a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice on the earth. And that king is Yahushai.
How Most High blinded the lost. 2 Corinthians 4:3. Because our people are blinded right now and lost, and actually the Most High did that because he He's in control of everything. When someone dies, He's in control. When a birth happens, He's in control.
I gotta start from the beginning, bro.
Okay.
This is and see, and let me tell you something, man. It doesn't feel like we're being punished right now, and it doesn't matter who's saying what, who's in charge of who's speaking, man. If the Spirit's in him to speak, he's gonna speak, man, and I'm gonna get these scriptures and I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it because this is encouraging, man. Hey, you guys don't know this, but this brother is very quiet, man. He's very quiet. But he's not quiet right now.
That's right, because when you go to work, you're working and stuff. You're in it. You got the adrenaline going, and you're just in it. You just go at it.
All right. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 1. Therefore, seeing we have the ministry, as we have received mercy, we faint not. Because we have mercy, man, and we faint not because we have been given mercy throughout this condition, man, this condition of slavery.
That's right. So we're not out here fainting,
We ain't weak sauces. Verse 2. But have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of the Most High deceitfully, but by manifestation of the truth, commending ourselves to every man's conscience in the sight of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
That's right. So it says we're doing it the righteous way, not going off, but doing it everything as according to how Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai says, and doing it with all your heart.
And this is the point the brother was looking for. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost.
That's right. So the gospel is hid to those that are lost, and our people are lost. The Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans, because they don't know who they are.
They don't know who they are, and they don't want to know who they are. They don't give a shit. This is verse 4. In whom the power of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them.
So it said, the God of this world blinded them. Say that first word.
In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not.
Blinded the minds of them that which believe not. So a lot of our people, they don't believe, the gospel that we're preaching, the true gospel. They don't believe it.
Because it's not nice. And the word nice means fucking stupid, man. Of course it's not stupid, man. This is for men that think, that ponder shit. Look, you know what? On Monday, well, this might not happen this week. Let's say this week I had a bad week. I had a new pair of pants and a new pair of shirts, right? And I was thinking to myself, I'm styling today. I got in my truck, right? Turned it on, opened my can to drink coffee, and it fucking spilled on my fucking pants. That fucked me up, man. But you know what? It was a good thing. What if I would have went to work? Oh shit, man. Oh shit. And then I committed adultery.
That could have been the Most High,
Better get back on your fucking...
checking yourself right there,
Checking me, man. Checking me. And then after that situation, I had to check myself. Okay? So when you're having a bad day, be glad, man. Be glad. And sometimes I'm like, Lord, what did I do? I'm sorry, man. What did I do? Yeah, today was one of those days. But you know what? Right after I got I forgot my badge and everything, and I was like, fuck. But my woman brought it to me, and I was like, oh, after a while, I clocked in and I started working. I was like, man, it's not bad, I told you right here, do not despise the chastisement.
That's right, man. So, we're out here because of the Lord's will,
Lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them.
And
that would actually heal them.
Yeah, and he's shining on to us right now.
Yeah.
He's revealing everything to us. You know?
Yeah.
That the Negro is the true Son of God.
Yeah, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Lord's chosen people.
Right.
But nobody cares. You guys don't care. For we preach not ourselves, but Hamashiach Yahushai, the Lord, and ourselves, your servants, for Yahushai's sake.
For the Son of God's sake. You know?
To bring in his people, man. Because we are feeding his sheep, man.
Yep.
And you guys don't want to hear it. And I bet you if the family of Edomites came by, they would be like, oh, yeah, well, we join. No.
Yeah, because if we had a table right here of a bunch of meats and food and stuff.
Pork or...
Yeah, we had pork laid out here. You know, we were barbecuing. You guys would stop right here with no second. You know?
Within faster than that too.
But the table we got right here, you guys don't want it. But this table we got, that food that we're giving you is the food of life.
Yeah, this is verse 6. For the power who commanded the light to shine out of darkness hath shined in our hearts to give the light of knowledge of the glory of the Most High in the face of Yahushai Mashiach.
Giving us the light of knowledge, you know.
Right here.
And that's what we got. We got that light, you know, and we're trying to shine it onto you people who are lost.
You know how important this knowledge is? You can decipher any situation on the planet Earth, man. And right now, Donald Trump is telling the EU and Britain to spend more of their GDP on United States military, you know, progress. So he did that yesterday or the day before, and that's going to lead to the whore hating them.
So to you people who are blinded, you know, who don't know about the truth, you're gonna be you can't be able to see. So if it's dark, you know, you're gonna be stumbling. So you're gonna need someone to shine that light onto you.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 29. And thou shalt grope at noondays as the blind gropeth in darkness. And thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee.
Damn. So you're gonna be blind and oppressed and just lost.
Perpetually, man.
Say that again.
Alright, I'm going to repeat this verse. And thou shalt grope at noon days. Okay, and thou shalt grope at noondays as the blind gropeth in darkness. So basically that means you're going to be walking around not knowing who you are, in a confounded state of mind.
And when you're groping, you're trying to find who you are, but you can't find it because there's no light yet.
That's like when you wake up and it's dark, and then you're like, you're reaching for a light. That's groping.
Yeah. What else?
And the blind gropeth in darkness, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee.
Because you're not going to prosper in your ways because it's dark, you know. You're gonna be groping, but
you're gonna find no light. And this is the light. So I see you Mexicans and Negroes passing by and just laughing at us. You're in darkness, man. Why are you laughing at us?
That's right.
You think you're a Mexican, man. You probably think you're a Mexican American. How are you gonna be two different countries, two different nations?
Yes. Are you Mexican or American?
Make a choice. Alright, so and no man shall save thee.
That's right. No man shall save you. You're not going to find the light. If you if you don't search hard enough, you're not gonna find it.
And that's just one of the curses, man. That lets you know who you are. All right, so what was the other? This is Romans 11:7. What then? Israel hath not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election have attained it, and the rest were blinded.
Damn. So it's talking about all of Israel, okay? Now it says only the elect.
He's not looking anymore. He was looking when his family was with him. He ain't looking anymore. That's why his ass went around twice. Because your ass is blind, man.
First time he was looking, but
Looking and laughing, huh? Yeah, and you fucking 2/3 deserve death, man. You deserve more than death. And I have a fucking creative imagination. This is what that man deserves. He deserves to see those soldiers break into his house and fucking rape his family. And then get killed. And while he's seeing all that, the Lord's gonna put it in his mind, this is what you get for laughing at my men. When they were preaching out in the street, humble in their ways, you passed by twice, and once you laughed, and the other time you seen how you were alone, and you seen man to man that these men are my men. Okay?
you know that you sensed it, that we were the men of the Lord.
Man, that's pissing me off, man. How you gonna be brave around your woman? Oh man, because your woman can't save you, man.
Because you're just trying to please your woman. That's what you're trying to do.
So, where were we? 7? Want me to get 8?
Go back.
All right, I'm gonna go back to 7. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which she seeketh for, but the election have attained it, and the rest were blinded.
That's right. So you got all of Israel, but only election has seeketh what?
Only the election have attained it, man.
Yeah, only the election have attained it, but the other Israelites were blinded. You know?
Yeah. And you know what, man? This is spiritual, man. Because
like that guy who just passed by, he's blinded.
He's blinded, and he passed by, and he was like, the first time he passed by, he was laughing and mocking and shit. Second time, he couldn't even look at us.
That's spiritual. No matter how much he looks at us, he's still gonna be blinded.
And you know what? You know who's doing that? The Most High is doing that.
Damn.
And if I could just say this Edomite woman just passed by, and she was looking with haughty looks. She was like, wow, these guys are bold. Who knows what she was thinking about, man? She must have been lusting after her. Because these women look, and you punk ass men look, but you don't want to stop. Man, we're in a peaceable state of mind, man. We're not here to fight. We're here to spiritually fight, right? This is a spiritual battle, man. If you can't cut it.
We're here to defend the scriptures, you know.
All right. So, you want me to get another one, or? Let me keep reading more. And this is verse 8. According as it is written, the Most High hath given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day.
Damn, and it says the Most High did that. So that eyes that they should not see and ears that they should not hear. So we're over here speaking, but it's not getting through.
You don't want to hear it.
You know, slowly it's getting through, but you know.
Hey, and slow is better than never, right?
Slowly's better than never. Late's better than never.
Hey, but it's almost too late. It's almost too late, man. I can see this President Donald Trump just.
But not too late to. It might be too late to apologize, though.
It is too late to apologize, but it's not too late to repent. You don't want to apologize to us because I'll tell you to go screw yourself. You know, I'm just that kind of guy, man. I only give no chances. I don't give chances. I don't give no chances. Okay? When I was a martial arts instructor, if I told you to do something and you talk back to me, I'd fuck you up right there on the spot. And if you talk back again, I'll kick your ass out. Give you your money back and say, get the fuck out of here. You're not worthy. All right, let me get this right here. All right, this is the book of Romans, chapter 11, verse 13. For I speak to you Gentiles, inasmuch as I am the apostle of the Gentiles, I magnify mine office. So it's our job to tell you people on this side of the sign right now, because if you're on this side of the sign, you're a Gentile. We're coming to you, and we're giving you chances, man. We're not. If you come back, we're not gonna be like, hey, yeah, you're the guy that was laughing at us, right? We're not gonna say that. You're gonna be thinking it, but we're gonna be trying to get you over here. You guys telling that you're gonna get another chance?
So if most of our people are blind, they're gonna cause other people to be blind too. You know,
Because the blind lead the blind. 14 and 2 said.
15 and 14.
15. This is St. Matthew 15 and 14. Let them alone. They be blinded leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch.
Man. So it says, leave them alone. So if the blind's leading the blind, they're just gonna fall off. You know, just fall off into a ditch. Just leave them alone. So if these false prophets, if they're teaching that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, they're teaching other people. They're teaching other people too. So the blind's leading the blind. They're just gonna fall off into a ditch. Or any other philosophies that they teach. Because the name's not Jesus Christ, it's Yahweh Shai Mashiach. And the Heavenly Father is Yahweh.
Yeah. You want me to read more on that? Well, let me get. I'm gonna skip a verse and I'm gonna go to 17. I'm gonna skip 2 verses. Do not ye yet understand that whatsoever entereth in at the mouth goeth into the belly, and casteth out into the draught? So whatever you eat goes into your stomach and turns into shit. So whatever you say or do will have the same effect. Let's say if you pass by and you're mocking and you're laughing, that's gonna go into the Lord's ear, and then He's gonna think of you as shit.
That's right. Because if you eat something bad, it's gonna go into your stomach, and then it's gonna come out bad. You know.
And then if you go to a bad restaurant, you always remember that it was a bad restaurant, and you never go back.
That's right.
Except for you 2/3, man. You 2/3 keep going to these fake ass churches, and you keep going back and back and back. Reading on verse 18, but those things which proceeded out of the mouth come forth from the heart, and they defile a man. So whoever passes by, let's say they pass by, 2 guys pass by and they're like, oh, I think they got the Bible in their hand. Let's stop and check it out. You know, maybe we might learn something. That won't defile you. But if you pass by and you're like, look at those guys that have the Bible, let's go talk shit to them. Let's go make them upset. Let's go kick down their sign. Let's go talk shit about their Lord. That's gonna defile it, man.
Hosea 1:6. So our people, they're blind. So meaning if they're blind, that means that they don't have any knowledge of these scriptures. So if you're blind, this is what the Most High is going to do to you, because of how it says the blind lead the blind, so they're going to fall into a ditch.
Hosea what?
4 and 6.
book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. That doesn't sound too good.
Let's say that first verse.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
It says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And we're out here trying to give you the knowledge, but you're rejecting it.
Now, if you're playing a video game, huh, and you don't know how to play, you're pretty much dead, huh? So you have to learn how to play to advance in the game. So if you want to play this game, this is who your player is right now. This player has got to die and transform into this player.
Right. You got to be reborn again, you know? Because when you're over here, you don't know who you are. But if you want to be born again, you got to know that you came from these people. These are the real, who's your real nationality. So that's why our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. But in order, if you guys want to start waking up and start seeing this light, you need to open up your Bibles. You need to start knowing who is who in the Bible.
I thought it was. I'm gonna keep getting it. All right. I'm gonna continue to read it. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. And right now you got people that are deacons in the churches and high priests and shit, calling themselves crazy stuff. But you'll know who the men of the Lord is by how they're preaching.
You know, by their actions, because there's a lot of so-called Christians who don't even know how to keep the law, how to be Christ-like, you know.
Or better yet, how to be like the anointed.
You gotta. I see a lot of Christians without their beards, you know, and
Yeah, they're all over there. Beardless Christians, I guess.
so if you come up to me and without a beard and you say you're Christian,
Well, what should we do? How should we handle that? We should show that person, that man, hey, look, man, the Lord wants you to have a beard right here. We move this and that. And then if he says, I don't have to have a beard. I can shave my beard because we're in a society that is allowed to shave. Cut your beard off.
but it's following the law according to your ability. Like if you wanted to get a good job, you'd probably have to shave.
You have to do a lot of things more than shave.
Yeah, but like us, we're under mercy, so we're allowed to grow our beards out and keep the law
To the best of our ability.
to the best of our ability.
I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children.
It said how you forgot the law of your power, so he's gonna forget your children.
And right now your children are fucked up, people. Your children are messed up. They have degenerative conditions, speech impediments, microcephalus. Microcephalus is when they have a little tiny skull. And Esau's making all this shit happen, because he's got mosquitoes out there that have different types of diseases. And I just heard on the news today, that there is this new type of flu spread by mosquitoes. How are you gonna stop that?
Yeah, he's destroying our people. And two, if you didn't know that food coloring also, it could give your child ADD, you know? It's called the red color 40, I think.
Man.
So if you're buying, you know, a lot of this Kool-Aid and all that, that's not good for you.
Your kids always like to drink the flavor red. I don't know how red could be a flavor though.
Because everything that you put into your system, it affects your pineal gland. And your pineal gland is what determines how fast you wake up, you know, how normal you could go to sleep, like that.
And also, it's also a connection between you and the Most High.
That's right.
That's what you get. That's where you get spiritual awareness from. Almost like a sixth sense, you could say.
That's right. Because our spirit bear witness with the Most High Spirit, so that's how we're in connection. You know, that's how we got revealed with these scriptures.
Let me get another scripture. This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 14. I will not punish your daughters when they commit whoredom, nor your spouses when they commit adultery. For themselves are separated with whores, and they sacrifice with harlots. Therefore the people that doth not understand shall fall. So he's not going to punish anybody until the right time. Until the perfect time. Jeremiah 14,
17 to 40. So if the Lord is going to destroy you two-thirds Israelites, you deserve it, you know? Because it was your own fault, you know?
And though even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage, that I give thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled the fire in my anger, which shall burn forever.
Yeah, so it's gonna, he said he's the one that put us here to serve our enemies.